I just do me, but they say I'm too much. Chosen one, I don't ever get too far. Woo. And my mama said I'm special. If I don't trust you, shoot your metro. Future looking bright, nigga, got that glow. Professor X, nigga, all the gifts I show. My life like a movie shot off the hit show. Me and blessed hands make a bitch get low. James Willis, DJ, CEO. Dave hit record, now we on beast mode. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Hit Show Podcast. The man right here you see on the screen, you know him as Cyan the Madman. Y'all have seen him on the show before. He blowing up on TikTok. He done went viral a couple times. And I'm glad to have him back. You see the subject below. Should women cater to men to be chosen for relationships? So somebody sent me this video. I'm going to play it. I want you guys to leave a comment, so I'm going to play the video, all right? And then after the video, we're going to discuss what this lady's talking about. Y'all know Melanie King. She's very famous on YouTube. She's a podcaster. You know, she speaks and stuff. So go check out her channel, but we got to get to this first video, all right?
Women, you can't even get women nowadays to bring a man a plate, rub his feet, just basic things. The attitude of so many women that I see now is they don't want to cater to a man. It's almost like it's a dirty word. They don't want to compete for a man. They want him to just pick her because she's so special. But it's too much competition. There's too much out here. What are you doing to outbeat the competition? What are you doing to win over a man? And a lot of women, they don't want to do it. They want to have attitudes, not be in, work on themselves in any kind of way, physically, mentally, spiritually. Just think they just show up. Me being alive, being a woman with a vagina is enough for a man to choose me. Accept me as I am. All the men need to change. All the men need to stop being this way. But us women, we're perfect out the womb. We're perfect. Just because we're born, we're perfect beings. And it's all these men. But that's good news for me because I'm going to compete. And I'm glad that they've taken themselves out the competition. That's less work for me.
Wow. So that's a very powerful video. I'm going to start off. I'll have to say with that, though, okay, this works in two ways. In 2022, you do have to be careful which man you cater to, okay? Now, I'm not saying every man doesn't deserve catering, but at the same time, everybody, some of that has to be earned, for men. Every woman is not just going to cater to you because you're a man, and every lady, every man is just not going to accept you as who you are. He might want you to fix some things. I think she made a good, valid point because a lot of women think that just because they bring their self, that's all they need. But when you're looking for a real man, that's not going to work. You're going to have to fix some things. The type of men that you're looking for, they have standards. And you have to live up to those standards and those requirements, just like women have standards and requirements. The type of men that want women to be feminine and cooperative and cater to them, they have a certain standard. And that's where the GOAT used to tell y'all before he passed away, Mr. Kevin Samuels. If you want this kind of man, this is the things you're going to have to do to get him. You can't just bring yourself because there's another 100 women doing the same thing. But like she said, she's willing to compete. And what she means by compete means she's willing to woman up. She's willing to be cooperative and feminine and understanding and being a good communicator. That's what she means by her competing, not by just having sex with them. That's how she's going to win them over. What you think about it there, about the video?
Well, I look at a lot of her stuff. She's actually Kevin Samuel's apprentice. People don't know that. She was when Kevin Samuel was alive, she took and narrated a lot of his videos. Kevin Samuels actually raised her up to a higher level of woman class. But the question I have about her is this. She got a child, I think.
Okay.
She comes out of divorce. And she's very attractive. And she know a lot about, she catered to the black man's plight. But I see this a lot. It's a war going on right now.
Okay.
The wives are fighting the whores. And it's a big battle. They are really having a battle. They're having it out. They're fighting it out. After Kevin Samuels brought it to their attention what their results going to be if they don't stand up and raise their daughters better and reach their young sisters and reach their young cousins, it's not going to be a place for them. He made that aware. He made them aware of that. And he's having this show called The Smoke Show, where anything you wanted to say, you could say to him, and he would take you on head on because he knew his theories had logic.
Got you.
So what I'm saying is this: there's a lot of women that are going to war.
Got you.
The real women are coming out. They used to sit in the back and just watch, but other females are giving them a bad reputation, making them look bad, especially black women. Black women are fighting black females and letting the world know we do not all think like this. We do not all behave like this. We want husbands. We want to submit. We want to make babies. And any chick that's telling you something stupid, we calling her stupid. We calling her toxic right to her face to let you know we are on your side, brother, and we love you. And we appreciate you. They're doing that so they won't have to. But I don't debate with females, and I really don't trust no female that's she too attractive to have the results that she have. So I really don't trust her so much. So I would rather her talk to the females. I wouldn't want her to really communicate with males because she's very attractive. I looked at a couple of her videos, and she's very attractive. And to me personally, from what my personal experience, if you give women too much leeway, they always go back to promoting the same thing, and that's sexual attraction.
Gotcha.
They always go back to that. I don't care how intelligent they are, but they always get back to making sure that they promote sexual attraction. They make sure that you see them and that you recognize how beautiful they are, how sexually attractive they are. They always get back to that. That's why I don't. One thing, I understand a lot of stuff. I have a lot of knowledge, and you know what I'm saying. But one thing I do not understand, and I'm confused about, and I always think I understand a little bit, but I do not, is women. I don't understand women at all. So I choose not to debate with them. If they have a husband, I would rather debate with their husband and let him take the knowledge back to his wife. I don't want to debate with a man's wife. That's dangerous. When you say the wrong thing to a man's wife, that can get you hurt. It don't matter what you tell the truth or a lie. His job is to protect his woman. So debating with a man's wife is not safe. Debating with a man's girlfriend is not safe. So I choose not to debate with women. I will only debate with males on certain topics.
Got you. Another thing. We have a comment. Let me pull this comment. Thank you, Amanda Price. It goes both ways. Some of these so-called men little boys need to step up, and the same with women. I agree on both sides because the thing is we're talking about women catering to men, right? Chivalry is pretty much dead to some women, right? So it's like the same thing. Here we go. A relationship is 100, not 50-50. Yes, it is. So with women the men that want women to cater to them, okay, it goes both ways. You need to be open. You need to be, she needs to feel secure with you. You need to be a provider, not just financially, but a provider of knowledge. You should provide security. She should feel safe with you. So if you provide those things, then she should cater to you. Now, this younger generation, they just jump into bed and mess around. They don't go date. They don't try to get to know each other. They don't know nothing about each other. They barely know each other's name. Seriously, though. Am I right, Daryl?
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. That has a lot to do with the rap music that they choose to listen to. Not all rap music, but the rap music that they make popular that they choose to listen to. It say, fuck that bitch, bang that bitch, I'm cheating, I'm doing this, I'm doing all that. I got 5 toes, I'm busting that bitch back out, I'm doing all this. Women start thinking that's shit. That's how males like it. That's how males do it. Hey, that's what they start thinking. So they start behaving like it. The music you listen to, music could be a prayer or it could be a spell. Be it a spell or a prayer. You can listen to certain music and give you energy and get you through your day. You listen to certain music can be a spell to you that keep you away from where you're supposed to be. It all depends on what kind of person you are. You know what I'm saying? I want you to try to I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Music let off energy. So, but it's got a lot to do with the music. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what a lot of these women look at what they dance to on TikTok. But watch them dance, but listen to the music you hearing. Listen to how the sleazy people listen to the stuff they really listen to, that they really enjoy hearing while they acting sleazy. Just listen to it. Go on TikTok and look at the videos of the girls that dance the sluttiest too. Listen to what listen to the video saying. How they listen to what it's saying. It's talking about abusing the vagina and doing nasty and disgusting things to women, and they enjoying it because they the sleazy whores. There's 3 types of females on this planet. There's wives, there's concubines, and whores. And whores are becoming very powerful. That's why a lot of women are stepping up and they saying, "Oh no, 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 no! I exist too, and we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it out." And a whore can never defeat a wife, not in a logical debate, a logical discussion. It can't never happen. The first thing men got to realize is men and women do not think alike. Men take that for granted. Women study you, they experiment, they know most of the things about a man. They know what kind of booty you like, what kind of titties you like. They study you at all times. Men do not, a lot of men are ignorant to what women really thinking. When I go on dates with females, the first thing they always tell me, I can't stand dudes that lie. I can't stand them when a man lie. I don't even want to be with a woman that say that. Everybody lie. Everybody lie. And I don't even want to be with a woman that say that. What's she talking about? She just talking. That's typical stuff. Let me ask you your question, James. What's your expectations of a woman? If you were to go on a date with a woman, what are your expectations of her?
On a first date?
No. Your expectations on a woman that you dating to marry.
Oh, dating to marry? Shit, for me, the biggest thing for me is you got to be cooperative. Now, a lot of people get that word misconstrued. Just because I say cooperative doesn't mean I'm trying to control you. It means I'm the leader, and when I make a suggestion and when I put my foot down and say this is what we need to do for me and you or our family or blah, 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 I need you to cooperate because I'm leading us. That's the biggest thing, is being cooperative.
Okay.
But
my expectations of a woman is this. I need you to submit to my will and teach my child to submit, or my kids to submit to my will. That's all I need from a woman. I don't need your money. I don't look. I enjoy sex at least twice a day, but I take it once a day, and I even take it 3 times a week. It depends on how you feel, but you will acknowledge me as a sexual being. I want you to choose me. I would never date a chick that I choose. A woman got to choose me. If she don't choose me, I don't even want to be with her. I don't want to be with a woman. I won't be begging her to stay or none of that. I want to be with a chick that choose me. If she don't choose me, you can hang it up. You can hang it up. You can forget it. Women don't choose you, you can forget it. And I tell all the young brothers that see, that's the stuff we don't know. Somebody's sitting there and telling us this. I tell my son, I tell all my nephews, if she don't choose you, there's nothing you can do. You can buy her everything, give her everything. She's gonna find that dude she chooses, and she's gonna cheat on you with him. But if she choose you, 9 times out of 10, she's not gonna cheat on you because she made a choice to be with you, and she don't care what you got, or what you're doing, or how you treat her, or nothing. She chooses you.
So if she chooses you, this woman is going to be probably cooperative, submissive, and she's going to cater you and submit to your will.
Yeah, because she feel like she's lucky.
She wants you. Okay.
Because she feel like she's lucky.
Okay.
Right now, let me ask you, right now, if you got your dream job, what's your dream job?
Me? To have my transportation company and Airbnb.
Okay. Now, if you had that right now, would you fuck it up? No, you would not. Because that's your ultimate choice. That's your dream job. Now, if you get with a man that's got plenty of money, he buy you everything you want, he cook, he never hit you, he never even argue with you, and you choose this guy, you're gonna be happy. You ain't gonna want to do nothing else. You're gonna want to be exactly, but you don't. If you don't, now if you get with a thug, a low life, drug dealer, whatever you want to call it, if you get with a guy like that, and no matter how low he brings you, your mama tell you he no good, your sister tell you he no good, but when you choose, you accept it. And there's so many of our sisters that have chose no good men, and they don't care what nobody say to them. That's who they want to be with. And if he tell her he leaving, he tell her he don't want to be with her, she just totally go crazy. She'll try to run him over with her car. She'll try to do all kinds of crazy stuff to him just so he could change his mind. Tell me you ain't seen that.
Hold that, because we got a good comment. And I want you to answer this. Thank you, Amanda Price, for your comment once again. You have to choose each other. A woman needs to know you want her and only her. Okay, now that does work with some women, but everybody.
Only a woman will say something like that.
Okay, well, if you get what you choose, you're not gonna fuck it up. As opposed to when you just settle for less, you're always gonna have wandering eyes for a better situation. Exactly. But y'all about to get mad at me now. Men in today, and I said this last night. If you was on my TikTok,
that Darius, what's going on, Chef?
That's Darius right there. I got to say this, okay?
Chef.
For the men, when men in 2022 get the woman they really want and the woman they're going to marry, they're not going to mess that up. I'm just being honest, because when you're going to get married in today's world, there's a chance that I might lose half my stuff. So if a man is marrying you in today's world, you are worth it. He really loves you. Men don't get married, just get married, knowing I might lose half my shit. Right? But this is how I feel. Y'all can call me a bash or whatever. I feel like with women, they always keep their options open no matter what. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel. Y'all can be mad at me, call me a bash or whatever, but especially if they're attractive women, they never close their options. Never.
Well, let me tell you about a girl named June. I was like 19 years old, and I had a nice vehicle, and I used to come to her house, and she would run outside, and she would jump on me, and she would just hug me and squeeze me tight and just kiss me, and just She was just overly affectionate. At the time, when I was younger, she got on my nerves. I couldn't stand her. I'm like, I couldn't stand it. Just like, stop doing that. It's embarrassing. But I really liked it. I ain't gonna lie. Now I'm older, I realized I really liked it. But she would do that, and she would just hug me, and she would tell me, baby, I will never leave you. She'll do anything I wanted. I could tap on her shoulder when she spend the night. She just getting up, doing whatever I want. But certain things she wouldn't do at that age. We had to have sex with condoms on, of course. But at the same time, I always remember that she chose me. If you ever been chose by a female, you have to fuck that up almost. 9 times out of 10. Wait a minute, brother.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, a woman ain't gonna fuck it up if she chooses you. And that's if you a pimp or anything. That's their language. They say she gotta choose. Like if you ever watched the movie called The Mac, when that girl chose Goldie, and the other pimp started getting mad, what you doing? Girl, you can't leave, what you doing? And Goldie told him, hey man, you know the rules. She chose me. And neither one of us could do. She chose me. She gonna have me one way or the other. Now we can handle this like some gangsters. I mean, he said we can handle this like some men, or we can get into some gangster shit. But she chose. And ain't nothing you can do, and there's nothing I can do. All I gotta do is entertain her while she wanna be entertained. She chose me. There's nothing you could do. And y'all brothers need to take that a little more serious. It was so much truth in that line.
So when she chooses you, you won't have an issue with this topic. When she chooses you, you don't have to worry about her trying to cater to you. It's more of when you chasing her, trying to get her attention and what you want out of her.
That's right.
Because what Melanie King was saying was a lot of women think they can just bring themselves, which it depends. If that man
chooses her,
chasing you and wants you, then yeah, you can bring yourself. But
if she gonna use him and she gonna find a man she chooses and she gonna cheat on his ass the first chance she get, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, she gonna act like she like, oh yeah. I could tell a woman, I could put 10 women in a wedding and look at the women that's married, and I could tell which one of them chose their husbands and which one of them husbands chose them. I can look at them and tell. They be so ungrateful. He just can't do nothing right. I don't care what he do. He on his knees. He sucking her toes in public. She like, he keeps sucking on that toe. I can't stand his ass. I want to go be my side, nigga. I can't stand him.
I'm loving these comments.
That's how they act. Listen. I'm taking you to another universe with it, man. Space age pimping. You already know.
Oh, hold on. Answer this question. Thank you, Amanda Price. You got another good comment. What if she chooses and you don't want her back? So you mean after y'all already been together and y'all break up? Is that what you mean? Like, because this has to be after y'all been together. I can answer that. It's
Men
hard.
are different than women.
There's no choosing. Once two people are together, you really can't go back and say, hey, I choose you. No, it's more of wherever you went didn't work out, so you trying to come back over here. There is no we break up, I'm choosing you. No. Your other situation, for men and women both, your other situation didn't work out. Now you're trying to come back here.
Men and women are not the same, and men and women don't think the same. I can tell you how men think. I can't tell you how women think. All I can talk about is from women reactions to certain situations. So I can tell you. See, look, it's like if you grew up with a dog, and when you hear another dog barking, it don't bother you as much if opposed to a child that never grew up with a dog. When you hear another dog barking, you don't know the dog getting ready to attack. You know what the dog doing. But if you grew up around dogs, it don't bother you. You're not afraid of them if you grew up around them. So if a man been married for 10 years, or if a man been in a relationship with a woman for a long time, he somewhat understand how they think, but it's unpredictable. It's really unpredictable. Any man tell you he know how women think, he's lying. It's more of his ego, and it's more try to show some type of dominancy. But no man know how women think. It's unpredictable. Most women don't even know how they think. But some of them do. Some of them understand. Some of them are just blatantly honest. And women think they telling the truth when they telling lies right to your face. That's how insane they can get with their egos. They got a powerful ego. They get so insane with their egos, they'll sit right at the dinner and say, you lie all the time. You never tell the truth. And they lying to you because they got another dude at their house in their bed. But they didn't got so comfortable with that lie that they so far into character, they don't even know they're a liar.
But this
trying to get you to tell them the truth and confess to them. What's up?
This is the thing. Because I'm about to go into a whole nother subject. I'm glad you brought that up. Now, if y'all was on my TikTok, I asked y'all, is honesty the best policy? Everybody says yes. Honesty is the best policy. And this is what I say. Honesty is the best policy until it's time to be honest. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. It sounds good, don't it? Till it's time.
I will tell you straight up. I lie to liars. Look, I'll tell you straight up. I will lie to a liar. If I know you're a person that steal, I'm gonna take your shit when I go in your house like you did me. I'm not a thief, but I'm gonna treat you just as good as you treat me. Listen, most women lie, but they are so out of touch with reality, they don't even realize they lying anymore. They think that you deserve it.
This the thing, though. Men lie too, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I know men lie, but I'm just saying, men don't go on dates and say, I hate liars. Men don't do that. We don't go on dating apps. I want you to go on a dating app right now. And women gonna tell you, I don't got time for the games. I ain't got time to be playing with nobody. I ain't trying to be nobody's mama. And that same woman that say that, he said, well, look, I'm not gonna play no games. Well, I'm gonna do her just right. You contact her. She gonna play all the games with you and lie to you, but she asking you not to do it to her.
Hold that thought.
Excuse herself.
I agree
from doing it to you.
I agree, but this the thing. That's for the women's side. I agree with you because they say one thing and do another. I agree with you on that one. But with men, this is what they do. Men lie to women because we are taught to tell a woman what she wants to hear. You can go on a date with a woman, right?
Yeah.
Whatever she asks you on that first date, most men gonna lie. How many kids you got? Oh, I got 2. And he got 5. Are you with anybody right now? No. Still messing with his whoever. Are you employed? Yeah, I work at such and such. Might not even be working. So men don't lie about stuff they don't have to lie about because they know, okay, if I tell her the truth, then I might not have a chance. So I'm just gonna tell her a fib. I'm gonna tell her this to tell her what she want to hear because that's how men were taught. Now me, I'm gonna tell you the 100% truth.
Shit.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna tell you if I got a woman, if I don't have a problem with you saying I don't want this. I don't give a damn. I don't have no problem telling you the truth.
That's not what I do. I tell her the truth once I done had sex with her.
It works for me. I'm telling you, either accept it or
once
leave
I done
it.
had sex with her, I tell the truth then. Once I done dominate her and I see that sweat on her forehead and she just, okay, round 2. I said, okay, I can take care of that. Beat her back in again, and then while she laying there in her stuff, I wake up, baby, I gotta tell you something. What? I said, listen, I have a son. You have a what? Yeah, I have a son.
But see, you gotta understand.
That's not so bad. Why you just didn't tell me? I always lie.
Look at that comment.
I always lie.
Look at that comment right there. But you got to admit how much women lie. Women lie so good. And men
don't
can't
listen
tell
to
y'all.
Women talk, man. Listen, don't listen to women say nothing. They always talking for their ego. Don't let them talk to you. Listen, let them say what they want to say, but don't really listen. Come on, man. You the CEO. Don't listen. I let women say whatever they want. And I said I look them right in the eyes. And I act like I'm listening. But I know once I beat that back up, they think, look, let me tell you something you got to understand. Women worship their sex. That's the secret. They worship their vagina. That's the secret. That is the secret. They worship it. They think that they can get anything with that, and everybody going to fall victim to that, and it's good. I got some good coochie, all this stuff. They think that is the world. So when you beat that thing up and you defeat it, and you slay that dragon, she's all yours. The game is to be sold, not to be told. But James Willis got me telling it to y'all. Y'all better open your little ears. Clean the wax up. This game is to be sold, not to be told.
Look at this comment. Now, see, you going into stuff you don't really want the answers to, because we all know when men do that the right way, listen, that nigga can cheat on you every day. Y'all still cook for the nigga. Let the nigga drive your car, drive all your gas out, eat up all you and your kids' food, lay up in your house, nigga dirty, don't take a bath. Just because he put that thing on you. And yes, that does change the aspect of stuff.
I dominate women. I had this female talking all this crazy nuts. You ain't all that. You ain't nothing. I said, hey, listen. She said, I grabbed her thoughts. I said, come here. I felt her go, oh. That was it. I had her before I even pulled the dick out. I looked at her. I said, shut up. I don't want to hear none of that. You hear me?
I see it. I see it every day. I could drive 5 minutes up the street.
They're a lot of
go to the gas station, and you will see it for yourself.
If she choose me. If she don't choose me, I can't do that shit. Man, she'll slap the shit out of me if I put my hands around her throat. But she didn't choose me. But if they choose me, oh no, I ain't going for that. I said, get your ego out of it. Get your ego out of it. Come here. Take all that shit off. All of it. Take it all off. I want you to stand there and wait until I'm ready. I'm finna go take a shower. I want you to stand right in that corner, butt naked, waiting on me. When I come back in here, you're going to get what you're supposed to get. I dominate women. I don't let them say all that. Yeah, they're going to do that. They're going to do that. A bird going to chirp in a tree. They ain't going to do that. Say it with me, James. A bird going to chirp in a tree. Say it with me. And then they talk all that trash. And then when they get caught with me and they homegirls still, they just look like.
You just a dominant. You different. Yes, most men like us are dominant. But women always say they want a dominant, strong man, but they don't know how to handle one. So when you come across one, do you know what to do with them? That's the thing.
I look her right in her eyes. Let her talk all her trash. Grab by that throat. Turn around a little bit. That's it. If she make any kind of noise, she's gone. She's gone. Especially if she mad. When they mad, their heart get to beating real fast. So when you add sex to it and it meets them, that's it. I don't even listen to that. I dominate females. I always have. I don't let them tell me shit. They're going to do a lot of talking. Talk to the girls. Don't talk to me. I don't listen to that. You submit to me. You talk to them. If they look up to you, you go ahead. But you submit to me.
Look at the comments. The comment section is going crazy tonight. No, because he brings up sex too much. Why not? Because it's the thing. We're talking about women catering to men, right? Women will cater to men if she's choosing you.
She got to choose.
If she wants you. Now, if she doesn't want you, I got to put in some work for
you
me
might
to
not never get her if she don't want you. If she don't want you, you might think you got her. You might have been in. Look, I was married for 10 years, and I chose her, and I put up with all her shit, and I took care of all her kids, and I did everything, and she went and fucked the nigga she chose soon as I was gone, and I knew better. I knew better than to do that, but I let her talk. I listened to her cry and tell me all the things she been through and the things she ain't gonna take from a man no more. I'm just listening, and that shit broke my ass down. You hear me?
Right.
You hear me, dog?
I hear you.
Dog. She broke me down, and then I said, "No, you chose him. There was nothing I could do." You know what I'm saying? You chose him. Shit, fuck it. But I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna tell all y'all from my experience. Get with a woman that chooses you. And if you can't get a woman to choose you, hey, that's your problem. But you got to get with one that chooses you.
Got you.
Tell you straight up, you have good results.
These comments is going crazy now. I'm looking at the comments.
I ain't worrying about it. Ain't about women talking. It's women. Men
no,
don't tell the truth.
The men
ain't
too.
No man tripping. It's the men out there tripping.
The men on my page that you can't see in here that I'm looking on my Facebook.
Ain't no man tripping. I know ain't no man.
No, they ain't tripping. They just think that they think it's a good show tonight.
The women tripping. The women like They trying to keep all the suckers tied up in the closet. And he can't hear that. They didn't want you to hear Kevin Samuels either. Man, they get mad when you listen to that. It wasn't nothing but the truth. Man told nothing but the truth. They said, we don't like him. You can't hear that. That man changed the world as we know it. In the dating world for African Americans or blacks, whatever you want to call it. He changed the whole connect. And now women standing up saying he was right. We got to fight or we're going to lose our men. That's what's going on. And it is a battle going on TikTok. Everybody repeating what he said. All the women on there repeating what he said now.
And it's a shame we lost one of our leaders because it's the thing.
You got to lose him.
He was holding both of us accountable.
You don't take him seriously until you lose him.
He was holding accountable men and women both to tell us to get our stuff together so the black families could get back together, men and women both. That was his message.
And they tried to distort his message. But when he died, they said, I got to go hear his stuff now. He did. Let me go hear his stuff. That's how it works. When Jesus died, let's go listen to his teachings. Now you got the world full of Christians. Martin Luther King, he marched from 1959 to 1968. He died in 1968. Guess what? Civil rights bill was passed in 1968. See what I'm saying? Sometimes death, a true prophet or a messenger or anybody that's bringing something that the people need, once he died, his words are more powerful. Dr. Sabi, he was more powerful in death. He was more powerful. When he died, Tupac Greatest Hits was the greatest selling album he ever had. Well, he was dead. You see what I'm saying? It came out in 97. He died in 96. He was dead. The album sold a lot. Then everybody started going back and buying his work. Not saying that people didn't buy it before. What I'm saying, sometimes you die. Sometimes you die, and people go study your work. You know. So
let me ask, since we got the ladies commenting, when I brought in the second topic, is honesty the best policy? Let me ask y'all this: can you be too honest too early? Meeting somebody, can you be too honest too early? Or is that
women lie in a certain way? They don't tell the truth. They just twist it. Let me explain. That's like me saying, my wife ain't gonna cheat on me. I ain't gotta have sex with her every night. I have sex with her one time a month. And you be like, dang, how you keep up? That's what you gotta do. And so all the people that don't got women thinking, oh, shoot, I can have sex with one time a month if my game is tight. No. But what a man ain't telling you is this: his dick don't work. So he lying, but he ain't lying. He don't have sex but one time a month, but he only can have sex one time a month. See, that's how women talk. They talk in a way. I had a woman tell me the other day that when her husband, she a submissive wife. I've been married for 22 years. I'm not submissive. I don't gotta submit to no man. He know. No, he chose you. But let me go ahead and explain it. So she say, I ain't gotta submit to no man. And the other woman on the podcast, she said, well, I submit to my man. If he tap me, I roll over. She said, he tapped me, I don't roll over. But she didn't say, but when she started telling her story more, she said, well, I got a cyst on my ovaries, so sex is painful. See, you was lying. You was telling all these young girls that this is how you treat your husband, and it works for you. And it don't work for you. You got a medical condition, but you didn't say that. So you're a liar, but you didn't tell a lie. You just weighed the truth. Women are geniuses at doing that. So when a woman talk, I get totally silent and I just look at her lips and look at her face while she talking. And try to figure out how much of what she telling me is a lie.
The crazy part is it's so bad to where women lie to men and men lie to women so much that look in this comment is no, because if you start off with a lie, then the relationship is a lie. But 90% of relationships are a lie, unless this usually the only way it's not a lie. If you've known somebody, you've been friends with somebody 10 plus years, you know a lot about them. That's a different type of, but first meeting somebody, both people, usually they're going to lie to each other. And that's how it works. That's how it works. Most of y'all relationships, all of us, are lies. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest.
You don't owe nobody the truth. I want all you brothers to remember this. Listen, the black man owns 0.4% of the wealth in this country. The white man owns 98% of the wealth in this country. You cannot fulfill these women's dreams. Get that pussy, she gonna give it to you. You can't fulfill their dreams. You can tell them what you want. You can do what you want. But most times, them dudes are lying to y'all because the wealth shows different. Black people don't have that kind of wealth. And y'all begging for money and trying to make him take you out to expensive dinners and he got to drive a Benz and he got to drive. No, we are prisoners of war. We don't have it like that. We are black. We're prisoners of war. We don't have it like that. So we got a lot of y'all so we can fulfill our basic needs, our natural needs that you want too. But you didn't put money as a stipulation on it. So why would we not lie to you to get what we want?
Got a good comment from Darius. So what is it when what is makeup when you first meet a man? That's a lie. I got to be honest. Now, but wait, this the thing. With makeup, there's nothing wrong with putting a little bit on, but when you overdo it to where you wash your face, you like somebody else, you're telling a lie.
We makeup, all this stuff they do to build themselves, and I don't mind.
And I think women look better natural without all that stuff.
Do what you gotta do. I ain't tripping. Men accept women for being liars. When women lie to me, I said, okay, that was some good game. Fuck it. Suck a nigga dick or something. You know what I'm saying? I accept it. Okay. I expect women to lie to me. I just want to know when the time comes when she confess, and I'm gonna look at her and say, well, I kind of figured that was a lie. It's okay. You don't owe nobody the truth. They can't handle that when I say that. I lied too about certain things. I only lie when I'm embarrassed, ashamed. I lie when I'm ashamed, embarrassed, or intimidated, or afraid. Yeah, I lied then, but maybe I was intimidated by you. Maybe I was ashamed of some things I did, but I would lie. Yeah, I don't owe nobody the truth.
See, I'm totally opposite.
This is the real world, brother. This is the real world. You keep.
But I ain't got time.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You keep stuff from women when you first meet them. I can't say.
No, I don't.
Y'all, you keep some things from them.
No, I don't have no.
I pissed in the bed till I was 16.
You must forget who you're talking to. How many times you done been around me?
Everybody
we done been around some women. How many times you done been around me? We've been around some women. I ain't never had a lot of times,
but everybody keeps something from women that they're ashamed of.
I ain't never had to lie.
Man, hey, I would lie to their ass. And by the time they catch me, I'm long gone.
Here goes a good comment.
Hey,
you want a woman to be real, but you can't be real. That's not all.
I don't care. She can lie to me too. I don't care. Listen, this don't last forever. You don't owe nobody the truth. Black man, white man, men. You got to understand something. You do not owe nobody the truth. Don't let them tell you that they always lying to us. And you're so hurt when you catch her lying because you believe her so much. Don't believe her. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. But if she choose me,
but see, we lie in different ways. When men lie, men hide shit. Men will have a whole nother family. Men will have a whole nother lifestyle. We lie differently than women. Women lie more of verbally and telling you to your face. Men are hide shit and act like it ain't over there. But women, I got to admit, y'all better at lying than men. Men ain't good at lying.
Man, you don't even know they lying. I thought people was good women. Oh, she's a good wife. She's a good woman. And it ain't my business.
Look
That's
at these
his
comments.
But then I found out she was lying all that time. It didn't matter to me. She don't know nobody the truth.
This ain't nothing new. No, ain't nothing about what we talking about new. This has been going on since the beginning of time. Women lying to men and men lying to women.
And they'll never give up their card. They'll never give up their homegirls. Look, hey, dog. I said something the other day, and they all got mad at me. I said, my women are not allowed to go on girls' trips. They were like, if she's with me, we need to go on a trip together. She don't need to go on no girl trip, no other females. I already know what they're going to do. I know what they're going to do, especially if any of them single. The one that's single going to fuck everything she running to. But when my girl is there, she's going to be looking at her doing all that and going to be missing her single days, and she might slip up and do something too. A lot of chicks then came to Atlanta on girl trips. And, hey, they didn't go back the same way they came. I tell you that. I know where they was at. You at the Marriott Marquis, downtown Atlanta. I know exactly. When they said they'd have them girl trip in spring break, I go there, I park the whip. I just wait for them to come in. It always be four. I don't know why. It's always four of them. And one of them married. It's always one that's married. And it's one of them in a committed relationship. And the other two is getting their freak on. They drinking and having fun. They can go to the club and dance with a whole bunch of dudes. And I come out to the hotel room and it's whatever. You don't want to know. Trust me. I don't let my woman go on no girl trip. I know what happens. I know what I did to them women on them girls trips.
So we got one comment say that's a lie. What about the rest of y'all? Are girls trips bad or good? We want to hear from the women. Are girls trips good or bad?
It's not allowed.
I don't think there's nothing
tell
wrong.
A whole bunch of lies.
This the thing. I don't see
on the wrong path.
I agree with you, but this the thing. When girls go on girls trips, right? This the biggest thing. Because I've been in a relationship with women when they tell me about these girls trips. It's not good because if you have two single women, one married, one in a committed relationship, they always get into an argument. Because when they go out and have fun, the two single girls, wherever they stand, want to bring the men back to the Airbnb or the hotel.
They did.
And the other two be like, nah, I don't want no parts of that because I ain't trying to get caught up. But since the other two girls like, well, that ain't got nothing to do with us. We single, trying to have a good time. And then the other two girls get thrown in the mix. And then bad things happen.
I know. I felt so bad when I found out. I said, oh, man, y'all didn't tell me that.
Depends on the people, yes.
Y'all didn't tell me she was in love. Dang.
Not all of us are the same and vice versa. Yes, we know.
I did not know that. I was like, she got a man? Yeah. She in love? Yeah. Oh my God. Why y'all let her do that to herself? She was drunk. We didn't know that she was gonna do that. Thought she just gonna nah, y'all didn't got her messed up. But hey, I won't tell. I don't kiss and tell. You know what I'm saying? I don't kiss and tell. Leave me. My work here is done.
Are girls' trips worse than the guys' trips, though?
Of course.
You think?
Of course.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Girl trip. Look, girls can grab me up off the streets. They ask me for directions first, and they were like, hi. I said, I know everywhere to go. Oh, really? You need to be hanging with us tonight. I said, take my number down. If you call, that's all. And she hit me up. So how do you get to such and such? I said, look, come pick me up. Where you at? I'll meet you. Where you at the hotel? Yeah, okay, I'll come there. Came to the hotel. I took them around, showed them this spot, showed them that spot, got them in the bar, bought them a couple of drinks. I just chilled back. They dancing on all the dudes get their numbers and all that stuff. And they like, who that dude is? Oh, that's our homeboy. That's our friend. I'm sitting in the back, right in the middle, while they all four of them, you know, they got their own little space. I'm sitting in the back, just chilling. And we get back to the room. They drunk, talking crazy, rubbing on me. To my thank you so much. Going to give me hugs and all that. Okay, I'm going to take care of all that in a minute. And that's what happened. And I didn't know nobody was in love. or had a boyfriend. None of that, man, that don't matter. I didn't know that though, but hey, everybody got what they wanted.
Yeah.
And it wasn't hard. But a men will be sniffing and searching all. Women ain't getting in no car with no 4 men, first of all. Second of all, men trips don't go like that. They might be searching, they might be desperate, but everybody ain't gonna smash. But women, shit, I ain't saying they always do that, but it ain't hard for a woman can walk to a gas station and get a man. She can walk in the gas station if she got the right thing on and hey, baby, what you going on? And she can have sex that day. Men can't do that. I don't care how good they think they look. It don't happen like that. Nuh-uh. Nope, it don't. I'm lying?
Well, it just depends.
Okay.
It's harder for us, of course.
I understand.
It is. It's harder for us. But
I didn't been on board trips with y'all. It didn't go the way. It didn't go like that. It didn't go like that. You know it.
Your ass, you wouldn't know anyway because your ass was asleep.
So?
You missed the party. Oh, that's good stuff. So, should women cater to men to be chosen for a relationship? I'm going to say yes. And is honesty the best policy? I said yes, Daryl said no.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Tell us what y'all think about this. Is honesty the best policy? Yes or no? Not the in-between, I tell the truth on this and lie on this. Either you're straight lying or you're straight honest.
Yeah.
You already said you lie and don't tell the truth. That's you, Daryl.
Yeah, I do.
Says, hey, sometimes you gotta lie to get what you want. You can't always tell the truth.
I know.
But think about it. Man, to think about it. If men were totally honest all the time, we would be very lonely. We can't be honest like that because y'all can't handle honesty like y'all think y'all can. Y'all say y'all want men to be honest, but when we do sit there and be honest, we get backlashed, cussed out, everything. We can't be honest with women like that. You cannot. I can, but I get backlash. They get mad. They get defensive. So it's hard to be honest with women. They always say that, "Ooh, I want a man that's honest." And as soon as he's honest, you're mad, smacking your lips, rolling your eyes. The nigga gay all of a sudden. You know how they talk about us when you're honest. Something wrong with it, So
that was Kevin Samuels' biggest issue. He was too honest.
Oh yeah,
he was telling you exactly how men felt, and they were like, "We don't want to hear that. We don't care about how y'all feel. Y'all gonna cater to us."
Yep. And he was doing the same thing with the men. The one dude that was playing video games all day was overweight. He's like, I ain't getting no women. He's like, what are you doing? How many hours you work? I work part-time. How much you weigh?
I know. I heard that one.
Yeah, he was like 5'7", 280. He's like, how you know I ain't getting no play? He's like, shit, half the women here know you ain't getting no play. You working part-time playing video games all day, you're overweight. He was just being real with him.
Yeah.
And he did the women the same way, just a lot of women couldn't handle it. Men, we can handle that type of shit. But, women ain't used to hearing that. Men, we used to hearing the truth, whether we like it or not. But just to let y'all know, we about to get on TikTok here in a little bit.
All right, well, listen, I'm going to holler at you.
Tell them where to follow you on TikTok.
Okay. So you finna go on TikTok?
Yep.
All right, okay. Tell them your page. Tell them your page. Tell them where to go to.
Hit Show Podcast on TikTok. Follow me. Cyan the Madman. Chef Darius Soul Foods is also going to be on TikTok. So you can go to any of our pages in about 15 minutes, and we're going to be live on there talking. So join us. You want to join in the live.
Okay.
So make sure y'all follow us at the Hit Show Podcast, all social media platforms. Thank you, and appreciate all your comments.